This is EverQuest II on the PC, a giant MMORPG. Massively multiplayer online role-playing game, and my character's name is Wind Squid. He's like a giant, friendly, happy Muppet with a sword and a drinking problem. His hobbies are taking long walks on the beach, swimming, and slaughtering anything with wings. And you know how I play any game like this. I'm hunting down the first tavern that I can find, sampling the local brews. While I'm still enjoying the fake beer, I'm going to jump off of something extremely high, just to see what happens. Nice, he landed Earth Defense Force 2017 style. Strong legs. The next thing I'll do is get my character slaughtered endless times. Because that's how Wind Squid rolls. If only he had a bike pump to inflate enemies and explode them. While my ego is bruised from losing some fights, I'm going to kick a number of smaller creatures just to get the experience points and know that I hurt something. I like the pathetic sounds that they make after you kill them. There's a fine selection of creatures to obliterate in this game. Think of it as wildlife enforcement. After I've cleared an area just for myself, I'm going to enjoy the beautiful wait, there's someone over here to my left. Alright, well I've cleared an area just to myself, I'm going to enjoy a beautiful sunrise. Okay, that was fun. Time to kill more lizards. You know, this is the kind of game that can look as good or as bad as the hardware that you're running it on. There's 1001 settings to optimize it for your computer, so I'm running this on a fairly decent laptop, nothing fancy. I have most of the heavy-duty texturing off, and I'm really just getting up to speed with the battle system in this game. With no flamethrowers, miniguns, or AT-ATs, this is a big change for me. Everything has wings. They're just so inviting to rip off. Apparently most of my weapons and armor are broken. Can you believe that? That never happened in Adventure for the Atari 2600. As games got better, apparently the equipment got worse. So I've got to pay money earned during missions to repair my gear. I also bought some new weapons, so I'm going to tear these bird people things into shreds. Now I'm reviewing this from the console gamer perspective because I primarily play video game consoles. As many of you watching this show do. You play Atari, Vectrex, Sega Genesis, you know the deal. Maybe you even have something newer. Is EverQuest II the kind of game that can be enjoyed by those of us who primarily play console games? The short answer is yes, but the long answer is this is very different. Now, on one hand, you're not going to win this game in a weekend. EverQuest II is meant to be played forever. Do you like my hand in the screen? It's like the helicopter blades in The Shining. When you buy EverQuest II, it comes with a free trial subscription. That'll get you started, but in order to really play it, you have to pay a monthly subscription fee. And what you're buying is the gigantic EverQuest II online community. I just tried one of the lagers, by the way. I had an ale earlier. They kind of taste the same.
But the Wawerans still took us by surprise. They launched us simultaneously. Yes.
So why do you need a subscription? Well, EverQuest II is more about the community aspect and the adventure rather than just the combat. To get the most out of this game, you really want to play it with other people, but you don't have to. It's easy to meet people when you're walking around and join adventures together. And since you are playing online against people from all over the world, you're essentially on the internet, so you can take a break and watch a classic game room review. Even ogres need some classic game room in their diet. Lots of fiber. Let's follow Wind Squid as I explore the world in EverQuest II. I'm going to head somewhere that it recommends for only battle-hardened, experienced players. I've turned up my fantasy experience knob to 11. Level 11. The guy getting off the boat's like level 83. So I don't think 11's very high in this game. I need to ask for directions. I'll try to make friends with this guy. Alright, well this part's great because I'm just going to get killed by things before I even see them. I just need to stay alive long enough to get back to the docks and get the hell out of here. I finally made it. Let's go somewhere easier, carjack a griffin and explore. That's my favorite part of EverQuest II. The exploration, that is. If you're going to buy one game and spend a lot of time with it, and if you like exploring a huge fantasy environment, this is one to look at. These kinds of games are dangerous because they can suck your life away, but at the same time they do offer the rewarding experience of growing a character, outfitting them with armor, making new friends, and going on an adventure that's rather impractical in real life. I just got my ass kicked by a tree. Let's find something else. How about an infected deer? What's it infected with? Experience is really one of the key parts of this game, so I need to level my character up. I'm going to run away into, wow, this sucks. I gotta get back to the place I started. The griffins are fun, they're like taxis. I named mine Betrayu. There's some beautiful visuals in this game, and I'm pretty sure that I'm only showing you about 1% of EverQuest II. This game could just as well be called the Never-Ending Quest II, because if you get sucked into it and want to explore everything, it could take you forever. I'm back where I started, honing my skills as a warrior. I could sit here and shoot these things all day, or I could actually just go on some more missions, which is my next plan of action. While EverQuest II is not typically the kind of game that I would play, I like shorter arcade-style games. This is one that you may enjoy if you would like to get immersed in another world and play for a long time. EverQuest II.